Hello everyone. Right now, we are living in a very difficult and unpredictable time. Nothing is as it used to be, and there's a huge uncertainty about the future. Every day we hear about new cases of death, and at the same time, we should stay home and practice social distancing. The fundamental question I would like to ask you right now is, how do you feel with all this? I mean, how do you really feel within? What emotional processes have been evoked by this situation? How do you cope with them? In this short video, I would like to give you some ideas on how to really feel and really understand what's going in within you, and in the second step, how to heal it. First of all, it's really crucial to give your emotions space. We are so used to distract ourselves with activities, with work, with meeting other people, and we are really not used to give our emotions space and to just focus on the sensations within our body. And in the moment, we have to stay home and we are forced to focus on what's going on within because we have less distractions. So I really warmly recommend you take a look inside, maybe close your eyes and just perceive, how do you feel with the present situation? What's going on within you? Maybe do you feel some sadness in your heart? Maybe you feel some anger in your throat. Maybe you feel some tension in your solar plexus. Or maybe you're just really, your head is crowded with so many thoughts that you can't think clearly. Just give the sensations that are happening within you some space and perceive them. And an important thing you should know is that you are not your emotions. You have emotions. It means that when you say, I'm angry, that's not really true. You feel anger and you are not sad. You feel sadness. And in that moment, when you realize that, it's much easier to observe your emotions and to feel them at the same time. So I really warmly recommend you go within, do maybe some meditations to feel what's going on within you, what's happening emotionally, what's happening physically and mentally. Maybe you feel some uncertainty, maybe you feel some fear because you don't know how things will continue. Maybe you miss your partner or your family so much that you would really love to see them, but you can't at the moment. Please, just give your emotions space. It's really very, very important. After having identified and perceived what is going on within you and what emotions you feel, it's important to find out the message of your emotions. What do your emotions want to tell you? For example, you feel fear because you're afraid of the future, or you feel some sadness because you don't see your loved ones. And then, when you know what they want to tell you, go deeper. Ask yourself, why do you feel the fear? Maybe you feel uncertainty because maybe you don't love yourself enough, and you feel fear of being rejected or not loved or not really supported by your family? Or do you feel some anger? So maybe you feel the anger because you can't control things and you feel trapped in the present situation. So now it's about going one step deeper and finding out what exactly your emotions want to tell you. Really allow them to speak. And for example, if you feel that you miss your loved ones, ask yourself, what do you really miss about them? Or if you feel the fear, what exactly are you afraid of? So give it space. And in the moment when you give your emotions space to speak and you find more out about yourself and about your emotions, then you can heal them more and more just by having listened to them and by having understood what's going on within you. Now, as you have found out what is behind your emotions, it's about finding out the needs and other messages and taking care of them. So, for example, when you found out that you really need some love, or you would need a hug, or you would need some certainty or appreciation, then it's time to go within and to take care of yourself and to find out how you can fulfill your own needs just by connecting to your true self. We are used to fulfill our needs by doing some activities, by buying things, or by seeing other people and maybe receiving the appreciation or the love from them. There's nothing wrong about it. But we need to learn and to know that everything we need is within us. Because now it's the time to change the paradigm and to focus more on our inner world than to just focus on the outer world. And this situation is perfect for that, because we are forced to go within. We are forced to take care of ourselves. We are forced to practice social distancing and to really get to know ourselves better and better. So I really recommend you to use the time to go within, to know yourself better and better, and to learn step by step more that everything you need is within yourself. And for example, in the moment when you need appreciation, you could give appreciation to yourself. You could hug yourself, hold yourself, put your hands on your heart, for example, and say to yourself and feel deeply the appreciation for yourself. Or maybe you can say to yourself that you love yourself, that you're important to yourself, that you will be always there for yourself. And by being there for yourself, I mean to really take care of your emotions, of your inner world, and not only to check that you have enough food, that you meet enough people, etc. So now it's really time to focus on your inner world. And if you have any questions about it, if you need some support, please just text me on WhatsApp or send me an email. I would really love to support you in that process. So I thank you for having watched this video and see you soon.